Hey there, pragmatic earth signs. Welcome to Feathers Fall. Alright, let's see what the universe wants you to know. Alright, start with the oracle cards. Set the tone for each column. Knowledge, air spirit. Meandering pathway, flow. Lovely, it's a beautiful card. And the L's, playfulness. Looking good, earth signs. Okay. Oh, the sun, beautiful. The sun, also like the star card, tends to wipe away negativity. Justice, also favourable. Ten of Pentacles, beautiful as well, very earthy card. Knight of Cups. Oh, the star in the center of the reading. So this is going to be a very, very positive reading. I hope that really resonates for you. Fool, awesome. Don't mind the plane. Two of Swords. Four of Pentacles. And the Queen of Cups. Alrighty. Let's see what we can read from this. So earth signs already, this is pretty ridiculous. Like the sun and the star together is very, very good energy. It wipes away negativity from your space and place at the moment. The chances of those two coming up are pretty crazy, so off to a good start. So we'll start in the past or just behind you area. You've got the sun here, which shows a lightness or a playfulness, and this really goes well with the air spirit energy here too. It seems that you've gained knowledge or insight, and it's actually lifted your energy into a more playful, fun space. You've almost been able to activate or get in touch with your inner child again, which is really beautiful. So hope to keep that going forward, hey? Coming down from that, we've got the Justice card here, and it's a card of things leveling out or adjusting and becoming more balanced, stable. Not in a fixed, stale kind of way, but a dynamic equilibrium. But it seems that more homeostasis or balance has been achieved. So that's really beautiful. And coming down from that, the Ten of Pentacles is an amazing card of family, good fortune, legacy. So yeah, don't know what else to say. It looks great. Particularly as an earth card, this is what you aspire towards, is having that kingdom, you know, to call your own and to share with others. So even if you haven't fully landed in that energy yet, it's stirring inside of you. So I hope by me reading out these cards might actually help quicken you activating or getting in touch with that. Never mind the plane. What we're coming into now though is this flow card. So now that you've got that as a good backing, what's next? You know, what kind of flow are you wanting to enter into for the rest of this month? The Knight of Cups shows a need to wear your heart on your sleeve a little bit more and to move forward with this openness that you've touched down on inside of you. So let yourself be a little bit more gooey, soft and sensitive, and share your light with others who you know will echo it back. Yeah, and the star coming off that shows just a natural intelligence occurring in terms of finding that balance in your life. So sense of harmony coming about and being in touch with yourself and your own intuition. I think that's probably what's allowing this flow and more playfulness to happen as well. You've kind of accessed a bit more of a deeper layer inside of yourself, and it's allowed you to see through the shit, things that don't matter, and to come back into the present moment. So being at the heart of the reading, that's a really beautiful thing to have there. And coming off that, also like the sun energy, you've got the Fool here, which is this really innocent energy, and it's that sort of innocence moving forward with whatever project or idea or theme that you're wanting to grow into in your life, and bringing that innocence along with you, where you're an adventurer. You know, you're not meant to know all the answers yet. In some ways, you're at the beginning of a new chapter, and so it's okay to have beginner's mind. If you had false professionalism or false knowledge, that's gonna cause more shit. So having beginner's mind, but not giving in to self-doubt, and having that confidence that, yeah, you might not know exactly everything you're doing yet with what you want to step into or the chapter you want to step into, but at least you've got that openness and that flexibility. The dark side of openness is doubt can slip in, because you can think of all the different ways shit could go wrong. Just recognize that as a protective mechanism inside you that's trying to beat the world to the punch and protect you from harm by not letting you even step into anything new, and come back to this innocence. As you can see, I've got him up behind me as well. The little dog here symbolizes staying in touch with your instincts, so that more primal knowing inside of you. But in terms of your mind, just let that be free and open and innocent. So less going on up there, and more kind of moving from a heart space and instinctual space. That's awesome. More playfulness, I kid you not. So we've got the third column here with the oracle card of playfulness. Just a beautiful image of this woman with lots of different kind of young innocent energy around. So, you know, it might be pets or kids or other people's kids, or just you engaging in something that's a bit more fun and lighthearted. And we'll see what flows on from that. The Two of Swords here shows that there is some resistance to that playfulness. It's almost like you don't want to let yourself have that, because there might be a fear of being irresponsible, letting your guard down, getting hurt essentially, or being caught off guard. So this is a very guarded, defensive position. So take the blindfold off. You don't have to be that guarded. Let yourself feel what you've got to feel, and sort through what's worth giving weight to and what isn't. If playfulness means that you're actually more productive, then by all means let it roll. So that might be debunking this idea that playfulness is going to result in something shit happening. But actually playfulness can set us up to be more energized, enthusiastic, flexible. And they're all really key ingredients for productivity or entering into a new chapter as well. I say that as well because coming off that card is the Four of Discs, and as an earth sign, this card is probably a bit more of the darker side of where earth signs can cling too tightly to material things, ideas that promise security, or just the status quo, either externally keeping up with the Joneses or internally keeping yourself small, playing it small. So to come back to playfulness, the Queen of Cups here is really asking you to value your feelings. So she values her feelings, and from that place she becomes a fountain of support and nourishment to those around her. And so in this analysis of moving forward and being productive and going for your kingdom, this needs to be in there. If you sacrifice that now, what kind of kingdom will you be in, you know? But if you already start to value your feelings, then you're already getting somewhere where you're going to be feeling good and having your own back. And yeah, it's a beautiful card. Good guidance there. Alright, let's go a little bit deeper. Crossing this, the Queen of Discs. So it looks kind of scary with the horns there if you can see, but it's actually a really beautiful feminine card, similar to the Queen of Cups. But you know, I think as an earth sign, this is really saying nurture yourself and already acknowledge that you are an amazing host and provider to a lot of people, and you do give a lot of people abundance and a lot of your time and energy and your worries sometimes, and you're really looking out for a lot of people, I feel like. So let yourself receive, give yourself kudos for that. And this is linking the sun and the night, so if you want to move forward with love, then you need to kind of acknowledge that you are very loved. So I'll leave that at that. And justice to the star. Oh, Queen of Cups again. So because that's in this reading twice, really gives credence to valuing your feelings at the moment. And you might have some notions, I feel like this energy is saying, but if I value my feelings, then it will rock the boat, or it will put someone else second, and putting myself first will sever the connection, or anything like that. Some things will rock the boat, but it's for the good. And playing it small, or ignoring your own feelings, or keeping someone else in the dark about what's going on inside of you, it's actually a worse form of, I was going to say punishment, but you know what I mean. It's sort of, you think by avoiding your own feelings and putting someone else first, you're actually helping them, but they're cut off from you, and that never feels good. So Queen of Cups, reflect on how you feel, value what you notice there, and then you can share how you feel with others. Ten of Pentacles to the Fool, King of Discs. Well, that's just you, isn't it? So this, I think, has to do with business or work, and if already acknowledging what riches you do have and what you have already worked towards and attained for yourself is going to bolster your confidence and allow you to step into the Fool energy, which is that kind of obnoxious confidence, you know, winging it energy, like, and also kind of going, well, of course I don't know this shit, because you don't know it yet. No one does when they start something. So yeah, really let yourself acknowledge that you do have boss energy inside of you because of all the amazing things you've already accomplished, but and let that infuse into this new venture forward as well. Oh, Fool popped out again. Asking me to reinforce to you that you do have a beautiful innocence about you, and yeah, let that be your superpower at the moment, okay? Okay, the Star to the Four of Pentacles. So the Four of Wands. So this energy is cleaving too tightly to something where it actually weighs you down. This Four energy is about celebration and a sense of coming home and reward. So with this Star energy and it crossing over to this, I think you need to, yeah, just keep tabs on what amazing riches you have and celebrate them, and lighten this up a bit. This is feeling quite kind of a bit scarce mindset. I think amongst all these other amazing things in the reading, it's not such a big deal, but you might be just questioning things or doubting things, or not trusting the goodness that's there right now. And this is saying embrace it and celebrate it, because the wheel turns, and you know, things aren't always the way they are. There's changes inevitable, so we need to celebrate milestones and landmarks as we move through life. It honors it and builds us up. So that could be just a small thing with your partner, celebrating, or just going out with your friends, or even just doing something nice and simple for yourself. just to kind of go, I've made it this far. To finish, okay, the Aeon card, which is a judgment card in the Rider-Waite. So this, moving from this Fool energy and combining it with acknowledging and validating your feelings, is quite a process for you, and it's quite an awakening, or a call to arms in a sense. So it's not a small thing. I don't say it lightly. I think this card adds an element of challenge to this, but also breakthrough and awakening. So even when it comes to this Fool energy, acknowledging your feelings, that you feel scared, that you feel unsure, that already is bringing you into a more integrated space within yourself, rather than it being at odds with these feelings or judging these feelings. So, you know, come back to your innocence, and of course you don't know things, but trust that you'll figure it out as you go. You have before with what you've built previously. So awesome reading, super positive and inspiring, and yeah, I really love this for you. So I hope that was useful, and if you've got another dominant element in your chart, check out my other videos, they'll resonate for you there. If you don't know what elements are in your chart, I've got a link in the description below where you just punch in your details and it will come up with, you know, if you dominate earth but dominant in fire and that sort of thing. So yeah, thank you, earth signs, appreciate you being here, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.